Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome back to MLAGGIONE gaming channel. This is another video for the Crew Motorfest. I'm doing challenges for the Maui Expeditions, a changelog of challenges. I would ask of you if you guys can please like this video if it helps you in any way. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications for any future updates. I'm not gonna drag on guys. So let's just get straight into the challenges. So this first challenge you actually guys will have completed while playing the event for this playlist. But if it doesn't trigger for you, what you can do guys is go to this location on the map I'm gonna show you here and drive there manually. If it doesn't trigger for you again, if you're here physically in the free drive, probably his challenge is bugged again and you'll have to wait until the Ivory Tower fixes it. This is another challenge that is quite straightforward guys. All you just have to do is go here to the main menu for activities and just join 2 grand races, and once you have done that guys, you will have completed this challenge automatically once you finish the second race. So it is best to get this out of the way as soon as possible for you guys. So to finish this challenge guys, we need to visit the Waterfalls. In order to visit them, go to the Maui Island and zoom just north here of the Yaoi Lake. This is the location in question, so you can just come to this road here. And once you arrive at the location, the challenge completion will trigger automatically for you. As you can see, for me I just landed with the airplane, so that's it, the challenge is completed. A very simple challenge on our hand guys. All we need to do is we just need to perform a 15 near misses at 2 speeds of 250 kilometers an hour and above. The best place to do this is of course the Peahi Islets, where there's a long stretch of motorway. This is where I would recommend you to do this challenge. There's not much obstruction, you have a lot of space to move around. So once you guys come here in the location, just drive towards the opposite direction and you will see this bar filling up very quickly and the challenge will be completed. And this challenge is also quite simple and straightforward. All we have to do is just drive 10 kilometers on the Maui Island, anywhere you guys choose to. I would recommend you just set yourself a quick goal of driving around the coastline. It's pretty straight along and you will have no troubles to complete this challenge guys. Maybe about 2 to 3 minutes and at a high speed and this challenge is completed. And in this challenge guys, we'll need to drive from Oahu Airport to Kahului Airport with any kind of ground vehicles you guys have in your possession in less than 8 minutes. So let's head over to the map first, and this is the location where we need to drive from. This is the Oahu Airport. So I would just suggest you guys to go teleport yourself to either of these 2 roads, bottom one or the top one. And this is the location where we need to drive to. If you go to Maui Island to the east, and just south of the Kahului, you're gonna find the airport. Drop your GPS here, pins, and then once you're ready guys to set off, just start driving. Just keep in mind, once you start driving, the clock will start ticking, but I think it will take you no more than 4 to 5 minutes to get to the actual location. So good luck with this one guys. In this easy challenge, all we have to do is we have to just drive 300 kilometers per hour for 25 seconds, and the best way to do this is if you go here to Peahi Islets, guys, you have a long stretch of motorway that continues going straight up to here. So just get yourself to this location and get yourself about 300 kilometers an hour and keep that speed for 25 seconds and you all guys should be fine, as you can see here in this video. For this challenge, we have to be a bit of troublemaker, which means you have to break 50 objects, and for that we need to drive about 250 kilometers an hour on Maui Island. And so to do that, guys, I would recommend you to come to Peahi Islets again. There are plenty of roads with rock walls along the dam. So what you guys can do, I'm just gonna show you in a second here. So what you guys can do is just smash into them and then use the rewind function several times, so you don't need to travel anywhere else, so you can just pick them off one by one. It's something similar to like Super Mario, if you guys remember back in the day. So just keep on ramming those rock walls and it will continue counting towards your challenge progression, and once you're done, guys, reach 50 of them, you will complete this challenge. And this is one of the first of many point A to point B challenges without any time goal. So basically what it means, you guys take your time. So you go to Maui Island and find the Kahului town, as I'm showing you right here, and teleport yourself anywhere within the limits of the small town. And once you guys get to this location, open your maps up again, and I'm gonna show you where the Haleakala Observatory is. It's put down south, down in the middle of the southern part, where you see Red Bull Clash and Red Bull Wild Ride playlists. So if you just drop your GPS pins here, basically you guys can drive any vehicle, ground vehicle. You can cut to the straight line if you want, and once you come to the location, your challenge will be completed. The goal of this challenge is to get a total of 1 minute and 40 seconds of jump time on Maui Island in a free drive. So if you guys go here on the map, I'm gonna show you. If you know where the volcano is and you see the Red Bull playground, you can use this ramp here and you can jump as long as possible, and then once you launch yourself in the air, you will see the seconds counting towards the progression. So use the nitrous as long as possible to basically glide in the air. And once you hit the ground, hit that reverse button. Usually you will find it by holding R on your keyboard or on your respective controller. So keep on repeating this whole process several times, and this is the best and easiest way for you guys to complete this challenge. We have a challenge. We need to have a monster truck this time, and we need to drive from Haleakala Observatory to the town of Wailea in free drive. So if you guys go to the map here on the side menu, if you have done previous challenge, you will already find yourself in Haleakala Observatory here. So once you come to the location, open your maps again and navigate towards the southwest of this location. Just down here you'll see Vailea, so drop your GPS pins so where orientate yourself, and basically you can cut across this vast downhill field, and you can come to this location and it will trigger the challenge completion. Now this challenge, guys, may seem a bit lengthy to you, but have no worries. You will have this challenge completed in no time. I would advise you to... so this is basically the area where you have to drive your cars for 30 minutes, whatever the car you choose. You can just drive along the coast if you just want to relax and get it over and done with in one go. If not, you can also accumulate driving time for this challenge by doing other challenges, and you will see how it will just quickly goes if you, for example, drive point A to point B challenges for this playlist. So don't worry about it. Actually ignore this challenge if you want. Basically, when you're doing the other challenges, it's just gonna, the time will add up to the completion of this challenge. In this challenge, guys, we need to drive 30 kilometers on Maui dirt roads in free drive with an off-road vehicle, as it says here. So go ahead and select the off-road vehicle. Doesn't matter if it's a rally raid or just rally vehicle or a monster truck. So this is the best way to do here on these roads, as I showed you. You will see in the top left objective counter your kilometers or your miles if you're from USA. It's slowly counting towards your progression, and once it does, you will have completed the challenge. So that's not very hard, guys. And for this challenge, we will need to reach an altitude of 4 kilometers above Maui. The best way to do it, if you guys select the jet, or if you don't have any jet airplane, go and select the other planes if you have in the inventory. Hopefully you do. So anyway, just shoot upwards into the sky, and you will quickly climb in the jet airplane, and you will reach the height of 4 kilometers, at which point this challenge will be completed. And another challenge involving an aircraft. This time we have to fly for 10 minutes over Maui, but in a helicopter. Now you have two helicopters, one from the Motorfest branded one, and the other one is from the Chase Squad. If you have finished it, you can use both of them. All you have to do is just leave the helicopter to basically glide in the air, stand in one place, and you will see the counter of 9 or 10 minutes here, sorry, is counting towards the finish, and once it's done, that's it. The challenge is completed, guys. We have another A to B challenge. We need to drive from Wailea to Kapalua Labyrinth with any kind of ground vehicles you guys might have in your possession in free drive. So let's get over here to the map. Now the town in question is here. You'll find it by the Ferrari playlist. So come to this town here, and once you do, go again to your maps and zoom into this location and drop your GPS pins here. And this is Kapalua Labyrinth that is required of us to drive to. Now there's no any time given that you need to complete this in, so you can take your time, guys, unless you want to drive it very quickly there. Now, if you have done the previous challenge, guys, you will find yourself being at Kapalua Labyrinth. In each case, you just need to find the Kula fields, but for those if you haven't, I'm just gonna show you right quick. So this is the Kapalua Labyrinth that I'm here right at the moment. Now to find the Kula Fields, you will just have to go southeast and let me just zoom out. Just to go to the southeast, and this is the Kula Fields where we need to come. Again, there's no time restriction for this challenge, so take your times guys and don't panic. You'll have this challenge in a bag in no time. So again, if you have done the previous challenge, you will find yourself at Kula Fields, and we need to drive to Kaenai Point with any ground vehicle in free drive. So let's head over to the map guys quickly. As you can see, I'm currently here in the Kula Fields, and so what we need to do is we need to drive to the Kaenai Point. So now go navigate towards the east, southeast that is, to this little point here. This is where we need to go. So you just drop your GPS pins here, like I did, and then make your way towards the location. Again, there's no time goal that you guys need to fulfill in order to complete this challenge, so take your time and enjoy the ride. For this challenge, we are continuing from Keanea Point to Red Hill Haleakala. So we need to have the rally raid vehicle in free drive. So this is the starting location for those that you haven't been following. So we need to come to this location here, and then you guys just can basically drive in a straight line, as it requires the rally raid vehicle and not the tier 1 or tier street 2 vehicle. As you can see, it just was drawing straight, and then the challenge is finished way before my set goal. And we continue further on from Red Hill Haleakala. This time we need to go to Mokulau Beach. Again, we need to have a rally raid vehicle, so you can select the previous one that you did for previous challenge or another one, it's up to you. So this is where the Red Hill Haleakala is, where we are at the moment, you can see. And now navigate down towards the south. This is you're gonna find Mokulau Beach. It's again straightforward. You don't need to turn anywhere, you just can drive all over these hills. As I did here guys, and then once you come to the location, you'll have your challenge finished. And here we have to drive from Mokulau Beach to Lele with any rally raid vehicle guys in free drive. So let's head over and open up the map. So if you navigate guys here to the south of Maui Island, exactly right here, this is the Mokulau Beach. Make your way towards it guys, and then this if you navigate towards the north, and you're gonna find Lele here in this swampy area. So again, drop your GPS pins here guys, and because there's no any time restrictions, you can drive and take your time and enjoy yourself. Once you reach the location, and it will trigger the challenge completion. Here we have a bit of lengthy challenge, unfortunately guys. It's taken me a while to complete this one. But you have to open 5 treasure boxes in Maui with any car. Now, first of all, I would like you guys to go to lower legend points, and if you have any, please invest here in Goldfinger. Finding increases the loot drop by 40%. And another one is a treasure hunt. It will expand your radar range and be able to be visible for the treasure boxes the long distance. Another one that I need you guys to observe is also this one. Try to install the treasure sniffer parts bonus that you get. What you also can do is also increase the treasure hunt range. And so you just have to drive around the map, and if you have these expanded, it's gonna make you a lot easier to collect and find out in the world. So just yeah, try to be a bit patient. You need 5 of these, and once you have gathered them guys, you will have completed the challenge. And we got a first of many challenges that require a water vehicle. This time we need to drive from Kahului Beach to Black Rock Beach with any water vehicle in free drive. So if you head over guys here on the map, let me just take you there. So you will find the Kahului Beach in the northeastern side of the Maui Island. This is where you need to start your location, so make your way there. And then if you go to the opposite side of the Maui Island, this is where the Black Rock Beach is. Just give me a second. Yeah, this is the location. So you need to basically sail all across the northern part of the island. It's the fastest road. I would recommend you guys for these challenges to use the Proto Offshore Mark II. It's quite quick and agile, so you wouldn't have that much time getting to the location fast. Continuing on where we left off from previous challenge, so you need to go from Black Rock Beach to Pailolo Islets in water vehicle again, as I said. So go to the maps guys, you will find yourself from previous challenge here. If you haven't, then proceed to this location, Black Rock Beach. Navigate down south to Kaiwi Islets, and this is where you're gonna find the Pailolo Islets. So just make your way there towards it guys, and once you reach the location you will have the challenge completed. Moving on, we need to go from Pailolo Islets to Mokulau Beach with any water vehicle again. So go here on the map guys, you will find yourself at Pailolo Islets. If you haven't, this is where you need to go. And if you zoom in again, Mokulau Beach is just right here, the very south end of the Maui Island. So just make your way towards it guys, and once you get there, the challenge is completed. Continuing on, we need to go from Mokulau Beach to Peahi Beach. If you guys come here to the map, this is where we need to come from. So you will have to find yourself here from the previous challenge. If not, this is the location you need to come to. Once you arrive here guys, open up your maps again and navigate towards slightly to the north. You will find Peahi Beach right here next to the motorway tunnels. So make your way there, guys, and once you again arrive to the location, you will have this challenge completed. Continuing on where we stopped before, so we are at the Peahi beach, and we need to go to the Kahului beach, basically making a full circle. So if you did the previous challenge, this is where you would have found yourself, guys. If not, then come to this location. Now navigate towards the north, and this is where we need to go. So drop your GPS pin here, and then make your way towards the location, and once you get there, the challenge will be completed. We've got a Daredevil challenge, so to speak, on our hand. We need to perform 5 under bridges, fly under with a helicopter, again on Maui. So I would recommend you guys, if you come here to this location just south of the volcano, you have plenty of bridges to fly under. Or you can find yourself some tall bridge and you can just do fly under over and over again. But for the fun's sake, I'm just gonna fly under these few bridges here, and let's see how it goes to complete the challenge. So, in this challenge, we will need to fly at a very low altitude for 2 minutes at Maui in free drive. So, because this is a time challenge, guys, I just advise you to just use the normal plane because the speed doesn't matter here. And I tried using helicopter just to, you know, hover above the ground, but the timer wouldn't work, wouldn't progress. So this is the best way to finish this challenge. Just go fly above the water, above the ocean, and just cruise along the coast of Maui. And you will see here in the top left corner the challenge progression bar is going nicely. So once it reaches 2 minutes, you will have completed the challenge. In this challenge, all we have to do is we need to just visit the Waterfalls. There's no any vehicle restriction. So go here to the map, guys. And if you zoom in to this location here, this is where you're gonna find Waterfalls. So all you need to do just now is just make your way towards the location, and once you arrive, you have completed the challenge, guys. And whoa, this is a steep jump. And finally, we have a slightly different challenge than what we had up to this point. We need to complete 5 slalom feats on Maui Island. So if you guys go over here, depends on what kind of playlists you have finished up until this point. Usually I have only these few ones unlocked for myself. So I'm gonna do this one from the Made in Japan Volume 2. It's close to the Red Bull Playground, so it shouldn't be too much traffic. So do this speed for 5 times. You can, after you finish the first time, you can just restart for another 4 times, and after that, once you have done 5 times, the challenge will be completed, guys. For this one, again, we have a challenge that has to do with feats. Again, we need to do this time 5 escapes on Maui. I would recommend you to do this escape, guys. This is the one from the chase squad. It gives you plenty of opportunity and time to escape, to fulfill the objective. It's quite a long stretch of the road, so you guys should not be having any troubles with it. Once you finish the first time, just restart for the second and until the 5th time consecutively, and after that you will have a completed challenge, guys, hopefully in no time. And this time we got a bit of stunty challenge. We need to perform 5 backflip with a motocross bike. I'm sure you guys have plenty of those by this point in the game. So if you guys go here on the map and where the observatory and the Red Bull playlists are, you will see a big long ramp that you can use for this challenge. So accelerate as much as possible, gain a lot of speed, and then just shoot off the ramp. And then press space for extreme mode, and then just use the S or backflip if you have it for braking. And if not, if you don't manage actually first time to do it, just rewind and then redo it all over again. Ouch, that last one must have hurt my character. So we got a bit of drifty challenge, guys. We need to drift for a total of 5 kilometers on dirt roads on Maui Island. To do this we need Mini Cooper S 2010 Rally Edition. Now if you guys go to this location, you will see a lot of twisty roads, the dirt roads. And I would advise you guys to use these ones to go and drift through. Once you go to the location, guys, before the corner, just press the drift. I'm sure you know how to drift by this point, but if you don't, just use the spacebar quickly to initiate the drift for handbrake. Or you can also use by powering over and then quickly left-right turning to send that back end flying to the sideways. And don't forget to press the throttle. And if you need, use the nitrous to quickly cut the drifting short so you don't get out of the track. And for this one, guys, we can actually squash 2 challenges at once. We need to finish the event, the Maui Big Tour, in less than 10 minutes with any car. And we got Valley Isle Authentic, which requires us not to use the nitrous while doing this challenge. Now if you guys go and select from the events the Big Maui Tour, I would advise you guys to select the hypercar, any hypercar in your collection that you do. For me personally, I use the Nissan GTR 50 by Tal Design. I love that car. So you can actually pretty much do the decent time. I think I did around 8 or 9 minutes without nitrous, as you will see later. So once you start the race, just remember, do not use the nitrous. You can finish 2 challenges at once with this one. Otherwise, if you do use the nitrous, you will have to repeat this challenge all over again if you want to finish the Valley Isle, the Authentic, not to use the nitrous. This one is pretty basic challenge. All we need to guys do is participate in a demolition royale on Maui Island. If you go to activities here panel and then go to the top, just join in the demolition, and just remember it has to be on the Maui like the icon here indicates. And so just get into the event, do a couple of clashes with other players or just let them destroy you. And once you've been destroyed, you don't have to wait for everybody else to finish. You can just go straight to the reward and you will trigger the challenge completion, and that's it guys, the challenge is done and dusted. So basically guys, the last 12 challenges are all basically looking for items for frescoes and for the tikis. I'm gonna just guys leave these challenges here for you so you can basically find it for yourself by following these video instructions.
Set your sights and let's start.
the Abarth she's driving is actually surprisingly reliable. Don't count on the car giving up before the driver.
Time for some action.
I'm staying inside. They got problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling.
Visualize your next objective, and let's go. the next one is bound to be breathtaking.
Even if you lose.
That would be all, guys, for this video. I hope my very extensive challenges exploration has helped you finish quite a few of them. If you did, please consider liking this video, sharing, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon for notifications for any future updates that I will have for this game. Please take care of yourself, guys, drive safely in public, and don't forget to game on!